I support AB 1452. My name is Rose Kwett. I have been a registered nurse for 20 years and 19 years of that in an intensive care unit. My daughter, Mary Jo, just 8 days before her 16th birthday, died of meningococcal infection type C, a strain that could have been prevented with a single safe vaccine. Skipping with excitement at 11:40 p.m. the night before, after a backstage reception at the Music Circus Friday night, Mary Jo showed me her signed program. She was a picture of health, a warm, positive, and very talented teenager who loved life. Mary Jo had traveled half the world, worked with the disadvantaged, and shared her joy for life with many people. There was no way to know what would happen next. Early Saturday morning at 5 a.m., she came to my room and said, "Mommy, I don't feel good." She complained of a sore throat, which after closer examination looked okay. She vomited once and felt warm to the touch. Leaving her with Tylenol and liquids, I left for work with instructions to call me immediately if any changes occur. 4 hours later, I telephoned Mary Jo to follow up on her condition. At 2:30 p.m., Mary Jo telephoned to inform me that she had brown spots on her face. Rushing home, it suddenly hit me. Oh my God, she has meningitis. Paramedics were called, and she was rushed to the emergency room where antibiotics and fluids were infused. Blood cultures and other lab work were drawn, and the spinal tap was performed. The cerebrospinal fluid was clear. She was intubated because she was unable to breathe. UCD flight team arrived, but at that point, her strong heart gave out and could not be revived. Mary Jo was pronounced dead shortly after 6 p.m. My precious angel is gone. 2 weeks prior to Mary Jo's missionary work in the poorest part of Oaxaca, Mexico, we have gone to her pediatrician to get her vaccinated to protect her from any possible exposures to diseases. She was current on her immunizations. TB and hepatitis A were recommended and administered. At no time was meningitis even mentioned. After my daughter's death, I made informational brochures about meningococcal disease, and you should have a copy there of the brochure. I started presentations primarily to high school students, parent and community groups, and health fairs. I have done about 50 presentations since September. People would come up to me thanking me for the efforts of making them aware about the disease and its debilitating effects. They thank me for informing them of the availability of the vaccine that covers 4 of the 5 most common types or serogroups. Education enables people to make informed decisions on how to protect themselves and their loved ones. The Sacramento County Health Department supports my efforts. The Filipino community, Mercy Hospital, Kaiser Clinics, and the medical community that I work with. Other counties have requested presentations at their schools. The brochure had been given to friends in other states as well. I'm in the process of creating an educational comic book for younger children to understand meningitis and its debilitating effects. Meningococcal disease is a devastating infection that can kill or severely maim a person so quickly that it is often not diagnosed until it is too late to save the person's life or limbs. Frequently masking as the flu, meningococcal is a deceptive disease. Today, though, I wish to appeal to this committee to include the at-risk high school students in your bill, which promotes meningococcal education and outreach. These vulnerable adolescents need our help and protection also. In the spirit of this bill, AB 1452, May we dedicate ourselves to educating and protecting every student from K through 12th grade and throughout our college and university system. May we further resolve to petition CDC to broaden its recommendation regarding the current vaccine and facilitate approval of the more inclusive vaccine awaiting FDA action. Let's recommend to physicians throughout our statewide health delivery system that their parents be informed and protected from this deadly disease. Please support and broaden AB 1452 to protect the children we love and cherish. Let's work together to eradicate this dangerous disease. Thank you for allowing me to testify and considering my request for your help.